Imagine being the victim, speaking up, giving evidence, and then discovering the case was quietly settled without you ever being told. That's where this chapter of the Jeffrey Epstein story begins. By the mid-2000s, the truth was no longer whispers or rumors. Multiple young women had given statements. Police had collected evidence. Investigators knew serious crimes were being alleged inside Epstein's homes. In 2008, Epstein was formally charged with sex crimes involving minors. For many observers, it looked like accountability was finally coming. Victims believed the system would now hear them. The public expected a full trial. But instead, something happened behind closed doors. Federal prosecutors negotiated a plea agreement. No courtroom spectacle, no public trial, no jury hearing the full scope of accusations. The deal reduced the K case to a single state charge. Epstein pleaded guilty, his sentence 13 months. But what shocked legal experts and later the public was how that sentence was carried out. Epstein was granted work release. 6 days a week, he left jail, he went to his office with people, he relived a version of normal life. At night, he returned to custody. To critics, it didn't look like punishment. It looked like privilege. And for many of victims, the deeper wound came later, when they learned the agreement had been finalized without their knowledge. Some said they felt erased from a process that was supposed to protect them. Even more controversial was a clause shielding unnamed potential co-conspirators from federal prosecution. Individuals referenced were protected under the agreement. Questions grew louder. How did a case with evidence, testimony, and public scrutiny end in such an extraordinary deal? Was this influence? System failure? At the time, Epstein walked free with his wealth intact and his network untouched. But the story didn't disappear. Journalists kept digging. Victims kept speaking. Public pressure built. And over the years, the plea deal itself became a symbol, not just of one case, but of how power, justice, and accountability can collide. What happened next would pull the case back into the spotlight and force the world to look again.